sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot.
We've got guests.
These must be our bandits. And if you ever want to That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing.
And how exactly?
You've done your part. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be. What if we want his help again?
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
Fly, Ambrosia.
You'll get surrounded. Come on. Run like the wind. So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance in bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words. Of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greagor, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch!
You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast. Fly, Ambrosia!
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But as long as we can wait for the siege to end. Good girl.
Run like the wind.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the Crystal's blessing. I can walk from here.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. A fine choice.
Out of my sight, wretch. I know you for a friend.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Tight-fisted.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
I'll take the large one.
Oh, Good.
Clive.
Slow down.
It's me trader's pass. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We want...
Do you...
Was it here?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So?
No one...
Where do we find...
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way.
It's no time like...
You two go. I'm going to check the rest of me stuff.
Right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
What's next to the checkerboard?
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Just don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no catch whoever's behind it all.
Is there any other way of getting to...
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that.
So either we find the people who took...
All right.
Thank you kindly.
Clive.
A pleasure. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Bloody Crimson Caravan. Scooping up all the best customers.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Juicy pears! Snake your thirst!
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? Not that they'd be likely to catch them.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to...
Thank you.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
Fish for sale! Can I interest you?
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? For one, this isn't a street urchin.
Orphans from the...
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take...
A shame.
Whoever's behind it.
It's so...
You should start with the children around here.
It's worth it.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Come and taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Excuse me?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if...
Anything you've grown up, so guess what I'm up?
So...
Do you have a...
What do you want?
What I want?
I don't know. What's picking pocket?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come...
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Jug of snake spit for the rug.
What do you want? I don't...
It's all right. We've heard. We need to know.
I don't know much about it, really. He said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find...
Do you know where...
He's usually by...
Thank you.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears. Meats and meat.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry. That big fat donkey was easy pickings.
He wouldn't have noticed if we robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up.
Would they now?
Shit!
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Do it again.
I'll watch these two. You go after Hunter.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole...
There was a boy ran back.
Thank you.
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him, then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
I haven't got your pass anymore. Whatever you do, not that I go against them.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the Cast Stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate,
stealing from those with Gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Oh, where is it? I'm sorry.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones, and we crush them. You get your traders part.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the bars. I tried following them once, but...
We'll try it this time. To Lateney's Cleft then.
Lateney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
It looked like they were about to turn into Lateney's Cleft before they spotted me.
That's that then.
Let's go.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own. I doubt these are the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot. To me, boy!
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop 'em off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
scum.
The leaders of the Cast Stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
It's that guard from Bockland. Kill him! Kill them all! Ramu! Stay down!
Help me, boy. To me, boy.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is... Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people.
We should go.
Of course. Oh, and,
We'll be glad.
Clive. How goes that?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the Cast Stones who were behind it all. Theo, and their demise. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and... Speaking of who...
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help?
Of course. I expect you'll soon be on your way, then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know, for a small fee, we will move anything that goods to market.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her...
I had no idea.
It just so happens that... And who better, wouldn't you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose... So what would you...
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say... 9 million?
We'll try the caravan. Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Clive. And I wouldn't have it. All the better. Fools, the lot of them. Criminals and cowards. So thank you. You're always welcome at the caravans.
Something I can help you with? Why, I am what you see. It can be a risky business. This being a border town... Or at least, it did. This being a... Or at least... Don't worry about Hans. Always a pleasure.
If only you arrived.
Now I just need to see about getting the word out.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job.
What exactly?
I've come by... Gotan.
So I've...
Oh, gent, would you pass?
Sounds...
So you won't need... Is Aldrich, the porter, mill free of the finest fellows in... Stop by again.
I'll be right back. I've been asked to find...
That's me right enough.
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of goat...
If he's just got hold of it now...
From the Empire to Bock.
Certainly, it's Oriflamme one. The farther you'll... I'd say...
I see.
Perhaps.
Finding someone. I was griping about now. Joseph...
Any idea?
The old Zemeckis Road. Joseph's lived a...
Can't imagine.
Porter for hire. The best service.
Pardon me, but would you happen to be... That well-notched steel and impressive physique, might you be...
How exactly?
Well, and should you accept... Well...
My arm.
Wonderful.
But where are we...
Along the... Quickly!
Wait. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
That's that then.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going. The crystalline dominion is our only chance.
I know.
What do you...
Just information.
Now you...
Which way did he go?
I'll get after.
Why am I not surprised?
We're not alone.
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, colossal airships, we call. Oblige me if you will. Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouge the final tantalizing... Come, good...
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
We don't want any...
Neither do I.
Well, we have...
Yes, we have. Those ones.
Maybe he found his thing.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins. Shh, Naomi.
I'd listen to... Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
To me, boys!
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph?
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you.
Wasn't hard finding.
I take it things...
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous. The others, they stole because it was that or starvation.
So you spared them?
These goblins aren't native to the area, and once they've learned to hunt...
I'm impressed.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. Oh, and... don't...
Your secret...
I appreciate it. I'd always thought of goblins as mindless.
You're going to get yours...
Oh, that not when such magic... As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. In reaching for their holy Alas, but we must onward.
Good girl.
Yeah!
This time. still in one piece.
It would seem, and once more, though Moss the Chronic, he offers little in the way of could the construction, alas, all is mere...
Not if you keep running head first.
You are right, of course.
Glad to help.
I fear I may have rather... You see, and so I came...
That's what this...
I am afraid, sir.
Fine.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whim.
Joseph's fine. He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right.
A good man to have a... Thank you.
Carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears. Plates and
Come on, come on!
Caravan stops next to the
Juicy
check.
pears! Slate to the pears without a crystal.
Are you Milan?
That's me.
The innkeeper. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day. Wine and ham to spare.
Comes with being the place everyone... We get meat from Sanbreque, herbs from... My old man knew what he was about. Anyway, thanks.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
Remember when half the people coming through here were traders from the Empire?
Have you got a trader's pass? No? Then fuck off.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine sounding...
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might... I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat in the way I...
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of those three, and without the market. Right.
I hear you had... If I'd have known,
I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for
a goat and 60 bottle, but
The woes of the world may be monstrous and many.
Never a truer word spoken.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Clive.
That's why I'm...
Shh, Otto. A little. Listen. And eat. Sadly, I can straighten it out, I swear, but I'm gonna need...
Be late.
There you are!
So let me get this straight. And instead of you get Clive to come, the man in charge, well...
Oh, just Martha.
We are...
Each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to
Do we have that much to hand?
No, we don't. After the King's ransom, besides...
All right. Is there anything...
There might... How'd you fancy taking the...
Rocks.
Rocks? He said. Little something sick. And I reckon 15 million in overdue.
I'm sure they...
But you know how it is with this place.
I know.
Go.
Because you'd rather...
Because I
Well... I suppose...
Don't worry.
Really?
No.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back. All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
I trust you wrapped up warm.
There's talk.
How the hell is anyone supposed to...
Did you hear? The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again.
What am I going to do without Sweetwater and Olive Talc?
Milady.
Gif.
home.
Otto asked me to settle the hideaway and to...
I thought you might tell Otto he can... The man owes me nothing. My contribution to the...
He wants to... I'd like to do this, and for Otto's. For all of us.
Otto, I doubt anything could ever replace his son.
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes, and blamed himself for not... I don't know how it...
I didn't.
How could you? Besides Sid, an ill happened.
I wasn't, but it's... And though I...
A star. It's worth at least twice what you...
Think of the differences.
Interest? Anyway, bit much.
Something like that.
Same as back when the place was nothing, probably new. Sid may have been... And when Sid passed away...
His death was...
But he didn't, I reckon. And don't we all? That...
Gob will want to know the stones were delivered. It's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? Now, will it be enough? I say that answers much, which means we overlook. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy. People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Fabrics! Fresh from the capital!
Now, Dusan, I know you're king, but do you use the good salt? Leave some for the rest of us.
St. Drake's Fang is gone. The whole Mother Crystal gone. My reputation will...
Calm yourself, Lord.
Pardon the...
Out! I paid for these...
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry for
that. No. That's just how his lordship is. He's been dispossessed of...
I don't suppose a single-edged sword...
Ah.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to any...
I want an audience with Lord Ignac.
A condition I
don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not. No. Every ill-gotten coin in Dal...
And that's where I'm heading. That will be very kind.
Farewell.
Let's go.
Yeah!
I've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing all right.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your...
A formidable... Well, Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience.
A few moments of...
You're a peculiar...
Master Wyvern was one...
Oh, a true work. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold... It was made, and is you, they believe. No combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blade. Each sword is... There's a...
But how do they...
Why, they use whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000. But it is a mineral. And that, Wyvern, it occurs to me, take this, the very stone of which I spoke, and a far.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival. I am one.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to can is a... Farewell, Wyvern. Redeem!
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming...
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now...
I noticed you. So, that'll teach me for treating you like... Oh, now we know what you're...
Speaking of which...
You can, aye. And that, in return, you can thank Tomes for me.
Oh, it's just a...
Ah, were you a...
We were indeed, Lawsman.
Very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. Do you recall our conversation
about how she's...
Precisely that. The Fenrir, and while the powers attributed to...
What are you suggesting?
That consider, that in short, and that no one can but...
Yes?
And if I'm not mistaken... Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I have said... His story. Were you aware... But what of the twins... Yes, Jane. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. This, I believe you will find most interesting. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you learned I did better than... Yes.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grind. One hit might not be so bad if all you ever forward.
Even so.
I think so, yeah. But there'd be no... I reckon like swords that the curse breakers would... Nah. No point trying to finish. And what's finer? Just imagine. I won't...
I'm sure. Just...
I'll be what... Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one.
You'll be happy to.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new... You come and find me when you've got the material.
Right.
What do you need? So, what'll it be? Anything else?
He cracked the crystal too?